Something different today, something extremely different. The NECA Street Scene Diorama. Man, I've been waiting quite a bit for this thing. It's not the Turtles diorama, but it'll do for now. Hello folks, Danoby2 here. Thank you for joining me once again on a visual tour unboxing. We are looking at the NECA Street Scene Diorama. I totally missed the boat on this at Comic-Con last year. When I attended the event, I approached the NECA booth and they were sold out of the Turtles version. The gentleman there said, come back the following day. I did not have the Sunday pass. I was only there for 3 days and I missed out. I never pursued it again. Kind of frustrated with NECA, the fact that they never released the Turtles Street Scene diorama to the general public, but this will do for now. $100, what it retails for. It seems pretty easy. Pulled out the instructions. It looks a little bit, it looks overwhelming when you pull it out of the box, but I did pause and I did take my time and I wanted to do this right. I don't have much confidence in NECA. I typically do not buy NECA products, but this diorama was extremely different. This was something that they've never done before, and it could suit my needs as a Marvel Legends collector. I don't collect NECA figures. I do collect Marvel Legends, and I can definitely see something like this benefit in my collection, especially since my whole plan is to build the Sinister Six in the Marvel Legends form, and this Street Scene diorama, I believe, fits the bill. First off, let's start off with the windows there, the attachment. Again, very, very self-explanatory. It is, how do I describe it? The Street Scene diorama, my overall impression, because I just finished assembling it, it seems very incomplete. It seems like it has the option to be extremely great, and I don't want to use the term half-assed. I think they did a really good job. I mean, it's really easy. Look, I mean, installing the windows, it attaches itself to the brick wall. Overall, it's very easy to assemble. I just wish me as a collector, I think I would have wanted to pay a little bit more, especially since these windows, when you look through them to the cardboard backing, there's nothing. It's just a empty shell. So when you kind of look at it, it kind of looks like a Hollywood facade right there, and it looks like it has the potential to have more potential, if that's the best way I can describe it. But I wanted, the whole idea is to create a New York street scene, and the fact that they don't give you the option to differentiate each set. So what I'm trying to say is that if I bought 2 of them, they don't give you the option to make it different, you know, swap out the windows, add more of a garage, and so forth. You know, to make it very unique, to encourage the collectors to keep buying more. But for now, I'm just gonna have this one right here. I'm gonna see how I can use it. But these windows here, I mean, it's almost like I can imagine a lady just dancing through it. That's what's going through my head. I couldn't resist. I had to do that. Assembling this diorama gives me that Hollywood facade impression, where if you take just a regular iPhone and you pop it through the window, you can really create some really cool stunning visuals. So again, it's ideas like that. Hey, you know, you can put your phone through this window. You can customize it, add video to, you know, wouldn't it be kind of cool to have animated video of Peter Parker fighting with Mary Jane through this window? Wouldn't that be neat? Sort of like an animated version with the figures standing outside. That's what goes through my head. That's what kind of goes through my head. The diorama is the whole set is a little bit too clean for me, so I will, after the video, go back and add some rust, some dirt, a little bit of trash, and so forth, because it's a little bit too pristine for me. But for the sake of this video, I'm just going to keep it very simple and just unboxing. This is neat, though. These little plastic struts here that you attach on the third floor of the ceiling to increase the structural integrity. I thought that was pretty neat. Since most collectors are going to have heavy plastic figures on the top shelf, I thought that was a little clever design on them. And these are the plastic joints that you would attach to the side of the wall. This is what you're going to attach the cardboard back in. Just to clarify, I'm going to have my diorama as the nighttime scene. You can swap out the cardboards. I didn't really show it in the video, and I kind of forgot, so I apologize on that. But my diorama will be the nighttime scene. This right here I found a little bit odd and a little bit annoying, because the diorama clearly shows evidence of expansion, and because they don't include additional expansion parts to it, you get these bricks to fill in these extra slots. My thing is with these bricks is that they don't color match. They tend to stick out, as you can see right there. So it looks like it doesn't belong. So you have this beautiful brick wall here with this really nice paint scheme, and yet you have these clashing bricks. That right there is a big minus. Now, for my diorama, though, I do want to bring it to life, and I'm going to do that with fairy lights. You guys have ever heard of these? These are decorative string lights. You can pick these up on Amazon. I think I paid $8 or $9 for them. These things are awesome. This is great. 3 AA batteries. It can if you keep this these string lights on, it'll last for days. And I'm going to use this because it's not too overwhelming. I'm going to use it to illuminate my diorama. I have experience with this. I did actually install these fairy lights in my barge, and it came out really, really well. I kind of stuck it on the ceiling of the barge to kind of help with those dark corners of the barge, and it came out really nice. So I'm going to use it for my diorama, and I'm going to do it though is that I want to use these additional slots right here in the diorama, and I want to add my version of street lights, or not street lights, but the building lights. So if you have characters walking up and down the sidewalk, I want to be able to illuminate it. I found some parts in my junk drawer here, and I found this little plastic doohickey here, and I feel it may actually serve its purpose as a built-in light. These fairy lights are not super bright, but with a little bit of finesse, a little bit of mangling, it works. It came out really, really nice. I'm like, oh, this is really neat. It's just a small light that is, it's not designed to illuminate the whole building, but it adds character when you're taking photos. For the windows though, I did create my own blinds, just paper, little arts and craft there, because I do want to cover up a couple of the windows. Again, if you don't cover up the windows or add a curtain or something, you just have a black background, and to me that's just silly. That's half-assing it on NECA. Using the string lights with the battery source, and overall this is the final look. I have some exposed bricks on there because I think I may pick up another string light packet and add some more lights to it. I'm not sure yet. You can kind of see that I'm going to have to kind of go back into the diorama, and I'm going to have to add some black tape or to prevent the lights from bleeding. I added some a scene where Stark has a house guest, and a little flat panel TV there, and I wanted to show you guys what it would look like at nighttime, and it works. I mean, it looks like a street scene. Those blinds need a little bit of tweaking on there, and I do have to kind of go back in there and add some black cardboard or maybe some black tape, because I don't like how the fairy lights are bleeding through the plastic wall. But overall, the built-in lights, what I was going through, came out really nice, and the additional lights that the fairy string came with helps illuminate the scene that I have set up with Stark and his house guest. So what's also really nice too is that because it's just a string light, I rigged it where it would just the power source would slip it right through a brick, through a slot that typically would be used for a brick. Added some wanted posters there, and for now it works. I mean, to me it's not complete. It still needs a little bit more work, but for now it'll do. Well, folks, let me know what you guys think of the street scene diorama. Like, subscribe, leave your comments below. Thanks for watching.